In the wake of tragedy, life can often take on a new rhythm, one laced with grief, resilience, and ultimately growth. That journey is now the reality for Eldridge Toney, the widower of Anna Chickadee Cardwell, eldest daughter of June Shannon, widely known as Mama June. After Anna's heartbreaking death following a courageous battle with cancer, Eldridge has stepped forward to share a deeply personal look into his continuing bond with her daughters, his beloved stepdaughters. This isn't merely a tale of loss and mourning. It's one of enduring love, unexpected connections, and the path of healing a blended family must walk together. In recent reflections, Eldridge opens a window into the emotional journey he has shared with Caitlin and Kylie, Anna's two daughters, and how the family is adjusting to a new, unfamiliar normal without Anna at its center. The final chapter with Anna. Anna Cardwell passed away in late 2023 after a fierce fight with adrenal carcinoma, a rare and aggressive form of cancer. She had been diagnosed in early 2023, and although treatments were pursued, the disease progressed quickly. Through this, Eldridge remained a constant figure by Anna's side, not only as a partner, but as a caregiver, emotional pillar, and father figure to her daughters. As he now steps into a new chapter of life, one marked by memories and the quiet echoes of a home that once bustled with laughter and love, Eldridge is navigating a complex emotional terrain. Central to that journey is his ongoing relationship with Caitlin and Kylie. Becoming a father by choice. For Eldridge, parenting Anna's daughters was never a question of obligation. It was a conscious decision born out of love and mutual respect. Caitlin, Anna's eldest, was born from a previous relationship, while Kylie was the product of Anna's relationship with her ex-husband, Michael Cardwell. Despite not being their biological father, Eldridge stepped seamlessly into the role. What started as a boyfriend's supportive stance evolved into a fatherly devotion. They weren't just Anna's kids, he explains in heartfelt reflection. They were mine, too. I never saw them as anything less. He was involved in school pickups, bedtime stories, homework help, birthday planning, and everyday chaos that comes with raising children. He didn't just occupy space in their lives, he became an integral part of their foundation. Grief through a child's eyes. Losing a parent is devastating, but for children, the grief comes in waves of confusion, anger, and deep sadness. Caitlin and Kylie have felt the absence of their mother acutely. According to Eldridge, there are moments when they're laughing at a show, and then suddenly it hits them, she's not going to walk into the room again. He's had to have difficult conversations about death, memories, the future, conversations no one wants to have, let alone with children. They ask questions I don't always have the answers to, he admits. But I try. I try to be honest, and I try to be strong for them. Eldridge has leaned into emotional availability, something he credits Anna for teaching him. She showed me that being strong doesn't mean being emotionless. The girls need to cry. They need to laugh. They need to miss her out loud. The unbreakable bond. Since Anna's passing, many have wondered about the dynamic between Eldridge and her daughters. Would he stay in their lives? Would guardianship shift? Would emotional connections fade with time? The answer from Eldridge is unwavering. I'm not going anywhere. He shares that his bond with the girls has only grown stronger since Anna's death. The experience has cemented a partnership, now forged in both love and loss, that binds them. It's not about obligation. It's about love, he explains. They lost their mom. I lost my partner. But we still have each other. Caitlin, now entering adolescence, has reportedly leaned on Eldridge for guidance during an emotionally turbulent time. Kylie, still young and in the early stages of understanding death, often clings to familiar routines that Eldridge ensures remain intact. Navigating family dynamics. In the midst of grief, family dynamics often shift. For the extended Shannon family, known for their very public and often dramatic presence on reality television, this period has been marked by both closeness and challenges. Eldridge has been candid about his relationship with the rest of the Shannon family, especially Mama June. While he respects her position as the girls' grandmother, his primary concern remains the well-being of Caitlin and Kylie. There's always going to be differing opinions, he admits. But at the end of the day, everyone wants what's best for the girls. Though he chooses to keep many private discussions under wraps, Eldridge notes that he and June have found some common ground in supporting the girls. We may not agree on everything, but we agree on loving those kids. Preserving Anna's memory. In their home, Anna's presence is not erased but embraced. Her photos remain on the walls, her perfume lingers in the hallway, and stories about her are shared often. Eldridge has made it a priority to ensure that Caitlin and Kylie remember their mother not just in moments of mourning, but in everyday joy. We talk about her jokes, her quirks, how much she loved spicy food. He shares with a soft chuckle. I want them to remember that she was more than her illness. He's even created a memory box with the girls, a collection of letters, photos, and keepsakes that they can add to and revisit whenever they miss their mom. Grief doesn't have a deadline, he says. But neither does love. Looking ahead. With the worst of the storm behind them, Eldridge is focused on building a future that honors Anna while creating new memories. He's exploring avenues to legally remain involved in the girls' lives long-term, including the possibility of pursuing formal guardianship, especially for Kylie if needed. He's also balancing the challenges of single parenthood with returning to work and maintaining stability. It's a lot, he admits, but I do it for them. They're my why. As for the girls, their days are filled with school, extracurriculars, and healing. Therapy sessions, both group and individual, have been an essential part of the process, and Eldridge credits counseling with helping them articulate their emotions in healthy ways. A new kind of family. Eldridge is under no illusion that things will return to how they once were. But he believes that families evolve, and so has theirs. We're not the same family we were when Anna was here, he reflects. But we are still a family. He often revisits memories, weekend trips, game nights, and his infectious laugh, and allows them to be both a comfort and a guide. She taught me how to be present. That's what I'm doing now. Showing up every single day. Support from fans. Since opening up about his relationship with the girls, Eldridge has received an outpouring of support from fans of the family's reality shows. Messages from strangers across the country have flooded his inbox, many sharing their own stories of loss, blended families, and perseverance. People have been so kind, he acknowledges. It reminds me that even though our story played out in front of cameras, the emotions behind it are universal. That said, Eldridge has also been intentional about protecting the girls' privacy. They didn't ask for the spotlight, he explains. So I share what's necessary, but I keep their day-to-day lives sacred.